Welcome to the Horror Junkies podcast, the podcast where we discuss all things horror. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Pat.
And I'm Angel.
Well, yes, we're back. Not with so many people this time. It's sad.
It's
empty. It's cold.
It's cold. It's empty. I feel heartless.
We miss George and Jake.
Yeah, we miss those two guys.
Yeah, the last episode was fun.
Those are the best guys.
So I saw someone die again.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
At work?
Last night at work.
So, yeah, he texted me last night at work and was like, someone just fell again. And I'm like, first off, like the text was so sporadic and broken, I thought he fell. And I was like, did you just fucking fall? He's like, no, I think someone just had a stroke at my work again. And I'm like, you're cursed. But you're not doing it good enough. I was like,
it was the most weirdest thing because I looked to my right where it didn't happen, and then I looked to my left and I see a guy on the floor just fucking shaking and a bunch of people around him. I was like, that wasn't there a second ago. What the fuck just happened?
Oh shit!
Moral of the story is Patrick's not 100% doing his job of killing people. He's not sending motherfuckers to the shadow realm yet. So
I thought, what did you confirm that
they're
he
all
died?
in purgatory? What?
Did you confirm that he died?
No,
he's not dead.
No, he's
no
alive.
one has died around Patrick.
Oh, okay.
It's just that people fall
as much as you
a
know.
lot near Patrick.
I heard a car accident today after my neighborhood, outside of my neighborhood.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you go investigate?
I pulled out of the neighborhood and I was stuck there for like 10 minutes.
How's your pull-out game?
It's my pull-up game.
Pull-out game.
It's pretty good either way.
He sounds a bit.
Well, he doesn't have a kid, so
he sounds undecisive there. But
he doesn't have a kid.
That's true.
I don't.
It's what is this? This is the final week of Monster Month.
Yeah,
this is sad.
You did a weird thing.
Did I?
You went from 2000 to now. Every other episode has been like a 10-year gap.
Well, if you think about it,
I mean, you can't really. I mean,
we would be doing Monster Month well into November.
Yeah, I know.
If we didn't
I totally agree.
No,
I totally agree. I said fine.
And when you think about it, when I was researching monster movies from 2000, like from the decade of 2000, there's not that many.
You know what's the funny part about it too?
What?
When Angel was asking me like what movies came out in 2000, I was like, oh, you just pick any movie from any generation because this whole like 2000 from now has just been a bunch of fucking remakes.
Yeah.
So you can literally pick any movie from the 70s, from the 80s, whatever.
Exactly.
I feel pretty salty picking a remake. So
well, maybe
no. Did you pick any remakes?
I don't think I did. No.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't sound too sure.
I got my notes in front of me.
Okay.
I mean,
that's good.
Double check.
Jesus Christ.
But before we get into the show, we have a network that we have to promote.
As always, we are a part of the Phantom Podcast Network, brought to you by DownrideCreepy.com, with all those horrific shows like This Might Sound Crazy and Nightmare Junkhead. Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, God, I'm just kidding. Guys, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. A lot of cool shows. We get a lot of weird press releases on this network. This one is fucking hilarious. None of you responded to it in the group chat yesterday.
What?
So Tim, the guy who runs the network, got a press release for Cockriser, a porn parody of Hellraiser.
I don't remember seeing that in the group chat.
Oh, I sent the fucking image of the
wait, yes I did. I did see that.
I sent the fucking what you would see on a fucking DVD case.
Okay, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
It's been a busy week.
Weird. That there's a weird parody porn world out there where
I'm pretty sure that's not the first one.
Oh, I'm definitely sure that's not the first one.
I watched
there's a Jurassic Park porn.
Okay,
go and switching topics.
No, I gotta talk about that.
Oh, okay, god damn it.
I'm the one that showed him that.
And how did you find it?
Why did you show me that?
The internet.
I mean, the internet's a weird place. You
I
find a lot of weird things.
I found it through the internet and then watched it on the internet. I also watched the porn parody of Silence of the Lamb. Can't remember what it was fucking called. I actually watched it with a girlfriend.
Horny of the Lamb?
Clary.
Probably. You know the funny thing is, I showed her that porn parody before I showed her the movie. I didn't know she didn't see the movie. She's like, so most of the reference she didn't get, and I was like, didn't you see the movie? And she's like, oh no. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, so this is how you went into it. All right, that's fun.
I was like, all right, now we can watch the movie and you can fucking laugh now.
Yeah, right. And that's so I was like, we just get a lot of weird press releases.
Yeah,
really fucking weird shit.
I love it.
I do too. As soon as Tim posted it in our Slack channel, I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened. He has little dicks
Yes.
instead of pins. Like he has little dicks on his head.
That's amazing.
Jesus.
We should do an episode on just horror porn parodies. There's every horror movie has a porn
No,
parody.
it does.
So we
Does
can
that
literally
mean,
have a
does
whole.
that mean we have to watch them?
Oh
Yes.
yes, together.
Okay.
Oh God, Mike, why not? No, you made it weird. You took it way weird, and we like getting weird in Horror Junkies. But God damn it, that was weird.
You guys don't want? We can.
I'll watch
It's
it with
an
you. I don't
interesting
care.
idea.
Okay, cool.
Can we? That's how we start our commentaries.
we
We start with fucking
comment.
porn parodies.
And a porn parody of the day.
This is getting a little bit rough.
Hey, actually,
All right.
that might get us somewhere.
It may.
I don't know if any podcast does that. I know there's a bunch of porn podcasts and shit like that, but do they watch horror porn
I don't know,
parodies?
do they? And if you guys don't want to hear us listen to commentate on porn parodies, just tell us.
Just tell us no.
We're still gonna do it.
Well,
All right.
you sign on to Patreon
Exactly. That's gonna
with
be our.
the promo code
That's gonna
Horror
be our.
Junkies Parody
That's gonna be our
Porn.
exclusive on Patreon. Just horror porn.
Give us $100
porn
and we'll watch any
parody.
porn you want us to watch, and we'll commentate on it.
Okay, this discussion's got real fucking weird real
And
fast.
on that note, here's Patrick with the news.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, you guys want to hear November's lineup for all this shit that's coming on Netflix? Real
Yeah,
quick?
sure. What's going on, dude?
What's going on in November for Netflix?
Remember.
Give me a
remember.
minute because my phone just froze.
Oh,
I just updated it.
Remember the
The
5th of November. Sorry.
You know what the fucked up thing about Netflix is? They're
What?
taking that movie off November 1st.
That-
Right before the 5th of November.
Goddamn bourgeoisie.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking,
That's some shit.
that is some shit.
All right, so here's the list for November, everyone. November 1st, we'll be getting Caps. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Just it's okay.
Take a deep
Casper.
breath.
The friendly
1995.
the friendly ghost.
Yeah, the 90s movie. It's coming
Hell
on
yeah.
Netflix.
That movie. I haven't seen the movie in fucking
Oh, we
decades.
have a bunch of good movies coming out next month, baby.
Oh yeah.
We got Chappie, not a good movie, but
Not a
hey.
good movie. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll watch it on Netflix.
We got 1997's Men in Black.
Oh my God.
Holy shit! Here
I-
comes the Men in Black. You heard it first. Horror Junkies boy band coming live.
We want you to remember.
Oh, God.
Stop.
We got Oculus.
Okay, I hated that movie, but all right.
You hate.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It was a good movie. I like the
Fuck,
premise.
I almost had a heart attack.
I hated that movie.
Okay.
Fuck you, Angel.
We figured, Angel.
We got Scary Movie.
Okay, awesome. I haven't seen that in a while.
The Silent Hill. We got Silent Hill
The
coming.
first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Not
haven't
the
seen that
shitty
one
one.
for a while.
Some movie called The Veil.
The Veil?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Me
Veil?
neither. There's this IFC movie that I've been waiting to watch, and it's actually coming on Netflix. It's called Killer Ground. Have you heard about this?
I have.
Yeah, it's
Apparently, it's
coming-
really fucking good.
Yeah, so I've been waiting to watch that. So it's going to be on Netflix in November.
Sweet.
And Marvel's Punisher,
Oh, yes.
because I did
Whoa.
not watch at. I got bored with fucking Defenders, man.
Yeah, I did. I dropped that
Here we
one
go.
episode.
Getting sweaty real quick.
We're getting, hold on. Hairy but sweaty coming at you live. No, I didn't watch fucking Defenders at all.
Oh, it starts off
But-
so boring.
I know. I saw like the first 5 minutes of it. I was like, no,
I didn't
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
didn't
don't want
finish it.
this.
But-
I didn't like Luke Cage either. So that's
I
fine.
liked Luke Cage. I didn't like Iron Fist, but
I mean, sorry. Fuck that. Sorry. Whoop. I didn't like Iron Fist. I love Luke Cage.
yeah, there
sorry.
you go.
But I'm
But we're
stoked.
getting the Punisher.
I'm stoked, and it looks really good.
Getting Punisher.
I'm stoked.
A
Get-
lot of killing. It's gonna be the most
Dude.
mature thing that Marvel's put out in a while. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jonathan Berth. I don't know how to say his last name, but the guy from The Walking
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Dead.
Shane.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a great Punisher.
He looks so fucking crazy in this.
Yeah, he's a good
Like,
Frank Castle.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We also are getting Piranha,
Yes.
the original.
3D.
Yes.
No, not the 3D. The 1978.
Okay.
We're
Oh
getting
damn.
We're getting another movie called Darkness Rising. Sorry,
Darkness Rising.
Why?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
that does sound familiar, but it doesn't
Maybe
sound like
I
a movie
watched
I've
a
seen.
trailer for it or something.
Oh well. There's that, and that's all that's coming in November. That has to do with somewhat of horror, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, I mean,
Like Chappie.
Punisher, whatever. That's just big news.
Yeah, that's just like everyone's fucking pumped for the Punisher series to come out because like they weren't even planning on I think doing a Punisher show.
Well,
It was just the viewer demand was so fucking high like they couldn't afford to not do it.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in their plan to do the Punisher, but
He
after,
doesn't fit into the Defender storyline, really.
But after how everyone like like when we saw him in Daredevil season 2, everyone's like, he needs his own show.
Fuck yeah. That prison scene, that was
fucking
raw.
Yeah, that's equally to me the hallway scene in the first season.
Yeah.
When he's in the continuous shot.
Exactly.
But back on the news, we got a little bit more. Guillermo del Toro just announced when The Shape of Water is coming out.
Yeah, when's that?
Theatrically, December 1st.
I'm
so
excited.
soon.
So excited. It's 1 month.
Which
in
is
a couple
that one?
weeks. That's the one about has the American Sign Language chick, and she works in like a lab as a cleaner. It looks like.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the
And
trailer for that.
It looks like it's his version of a Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Oh yeah, that's right. We mentioned that
Yeah.
previously.
Did
What
we
else?
mention we have stickers, guys?
Oh yeah, we do have stickers. I don't think we've ever mentioned that on the show. We have really.
them?
That's the noise of
that's
stickers.
The sound.
We have some really cool stickers that Patrick drew up. They're of his own mind's creation of werewolf, Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. And if you want them, just shoot us a quick message on Twitter or Instagram, and we'll mail them to you.
Put them
And
on
stuff.
your spooky cars.
Yeah, or on your cell phone or whatever you put stickers and stuff. But yeah, hit us up for our stickers. They're cool.
Make me rich. Have you guys started playing Dead by Daylight?
I have.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been hanging out. I hung out with this girl the other day, and she was playing it.
Slow moving characters.
Yeah,
God damn it.
she was telling me about it. And it's a really, really good video game. Well, Freddy Krueger's going to be joining it.
Yeah, because they already have Michael Myers.
Yeah,
My favorite character is the Hillbilly because he has a chainsaw power move.
yeah.
But I will say that the Friday the 13th has better kills than
Yes.
Dead by Daylight because it's the same goal every time is to get those people on those like harvesting
You just
meat
injure
hooks.
them,
Yeah.
incapacitate them,
Yeah.
and then you put them.
Yeah,
in.
So
versus
does this-
actually
So does this
killing
mean that like because with Michael Myers, it's like a campaign, right?
I haven't
no,
played as
it's
Michael Myers.
like it's multiplayer pretty much.
Okay.
Unless I'm not aware. That
Well,
they have
I
a
mean, like,
campaign.
are they going to do that with Freddy now? Like,
I will have to say I'm going to actually purchase it because I enjoyed playing it.
I
Okay.
wonder if they're gonna put Nancy in it because they have Laurie Strode in it
Maybe.
as a survivor.
That'd be cool.
Because that would be pretty cool.
have you guys heard about this little movie called Attack of the Killer Donuts?
No,
I saw a picture of it though.
The trailer came out.
Is it great?
It looks like
Is it like rubber? Is it like our next
no,
generation?
it's CG.
But I mean, no, but how ridiculous rubber.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like rubber meets Killer Clown.
Perfect.
It has that feeling to it. Like
That's
it's
gonna
just
be amazing.
it's just like this campy, like bad fucking. It's so bad it's good type of movie.
So it's like Thanksgiving with the
Yeah, it's
Okay.
literally it literally fits in with Thanksgiving and like the gingerbread one. I forgot that one.
ginger.
With the one with Gary Busey.
Yeah.
He
Weird.
voiced a fucking killer
Gingerbread man.
man.
Like so fucking weird. That's gonna be funny to watch.
Oh yeah, it looks a lot of fun. It looks like Trolls 2,
Oh my god.
like with
think
the bad acting.
we're gonna watch any tongues get bitten off.
I hope so.
That'd be
John
sick.
Carpenter said he will at least be directing the pilot for Tales of the Night, Halloween Night.
Yeah.
This
I
new
saw that.
sci-fi show, anthology show.
I'm actually excited for this. Like,
I'm excited to see John Carpenter directing again.
yeah.
Like I don't remember the last movie I saw him, like the movie that he directed or
I
anything.
mean,
like
the
that.
only thing he's working on currently is just Halloween. But I mean, he's not like he's just a part of the team. So I'm actually
Yeah.
stoked to see like what he's going to be creating for us.
Mhm.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking forward to Spooky Empire this weekend.
This fucking guy.
We'll wait to do that later. Discuss
I am
that.
looking forward to that too. Angel.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
We got more teaser posters and a
Posters.
and a trailer for the documentary about Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, awesome.
I feel like it's going to be talking more about 2, the second movie.
really
Which it seems like it is because it had like this like weird indie window like gay thing. I don't know how to describe that movie. And there's like a lot of like discussions about that particular movie. Not a lot of people liked it. I mean, I didn't like Nightmare on Elm Street 2 either.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a big fan of it, just because I think the story was a little weak or whatever. But
Yeah, I didn't really care for number 2 that much as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still watchable. It's an enjoyable film. I just didn't care. Out of the entire franchise, it's not my favorite.
no, my favorite is always going to be 3. I like Dream Warrior.
Yeah, Dream Warriors is.
Dream Warrior was for me like it had fun with what Freddy can do.
Yeah, it definitely does. Same with Dream Master.
Yes. Oh yeah. Those two are like perfect in the franchise. I mean, I do love the first one, obviously, but like those two are the ones that were like Freddy was fun, and his makeup was so sick in those two ones too.
They get better.
Yeah, definitely better.
The movie covers to 5 and 6 and like the higher up films like used to really trip me out as a kid. Like especially because like on the back they had the snapshot of one chick like protruding out of the fridge and she had like mustard all over her mouth, and I was just like, that looks scary.
Mustard.
Arnold Schwarzenegger says that the next Terminator movie will be fixed. He'll fix the franchise completely.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's going to come in and just fix the franchise?
He says that this next movie is going to fix everything.
Good.
Well,
I hope so.
I hope no. They need to stop.
I agree, but
because if this cancels out, because they've been saying that this might cancel out all the sequels and just stick with the first movie, which I don't agree with. Judgment Day.
What?
Yeah,
you
can't get rid of Judgment Day.
That's the best one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I mean, that franchise does need a huge fucking fixing.
I mean, but
the only way you're gonna fix that is either a hard reboot or just leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, I agree. They've tried and failed countless times.
Yeah, like the last one was a complete fucking mess.
Didn't even see it.
Really?
Yeah, didn't want to. I didn't.
I mean, some people liked it, but I fucking did not.
Yeah.
It fixed a bunch of shit that didn't need to be fixed. Whatever. So.
Oh.
Tomorrow. 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
So technically Friday morning.
Okay. Spell that.
You're using my own fucking bit against me?
I think I am.
I'm not spelling that shit.
Exactly. That's how I feel all the time.
You could say that to me. I'll be like, okay.
Okay.
Everyone.
You
The
don't
thing is,
spell it,
I
though.
tell people to spell shit.
They actually think
They think they have to spell it, and they do it. And I'm like, okay, you're probably right.
you're probably right.
And they're like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm like, I don't know. I can't spell for shit.
Exactly.
I feel like I just stopped giving a shit because it takes away from the context.
True. Anyways, back on
on
topic.
Friday.
So Friday morning, after I get off of Halloween Hornet, I will be watching Stranger Things Season 2. Because it comes out.
My God.
I'm taking off
tomorrow night.
I'm taking off work.
The long-awaited wait.
They're releasing the full season, right?
Of course.
I was having...
I know.
God.
You know what? I hope they don't. I hope they release one episode per week just to piss everyone off.
If they did that, I will send an angry email. And I never send emails.
I never. But no, I'm really looking forward to the season. Haven't watched the trailer yet.
You haven't watched the trailer yet?
Nope. I actually did not want to watch the trailer. I want to see what's going to happen.
I'm not going to spoil
I'm
it.
going in blind, so don't talk about it.
Okay. Well,
sorry. If you're out there listening, looking for us to talk about the Stranger Things 2 trailer, you're not going to get it today.
Well, I'm just... It's been a year already. It has not felt like that. I feel like I just watched this like a couple months ago.
How many times have you actually watched?
3 times.
Okay, then. Okay. Exactly. That's why.
3 times in a row, baby.
Yes.
Because I went to people's houses. I'm like, you need to watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
And started with them and then went home and finished it. Angel, your show got canceled.
Yeah. I just learned about this
What happened,
today.
Angel? What happened to The Mist?
What'd you do wrong, Angel?
I didn't do anything wrong.
No, he's the only one that watched it.
I was the only one. Apparently, I'm the only guy that watches The Mist.
I haven't watched it. I thought it was getting released on Netflix.
It
Patrick
is.
watch
So
it?
it's okay. So that's the bit of the news. All right. So let me do my job.
Okay.
So it will be coming on Netflix still.
Okay.
So, and it's only going to be one season because it's only gotten one season.
It might get kicked back on.
No,
again.
no.
Do you think so? I don't know, because if there's a high demand for it, and if it's on Netflix,
if it's a high demand, it would be
Maybe.
Netflix has to pick it up because I know Spike is not going to pick it back up because it didn't. No one was watching it.
Yeah,
The problem is,
but
it's
that's
on fucking
that's
Spike
not a good
TV,
target audience.
No one watches Spike anymore.
Yeah,
and the type of demographic that you're trying to appeal to go see The Mist. Those people don't watch Spike
there
TV.
wasn't a
They
whole
watch
lot of
sci-fi.
They watch,
advertising.
yeah, exactly.
They watch the Sci-Fi Channel.
That show would have been the show.
Better.
The thing is, like, the show would have done great if it was on like FX or like Sci-Fi or even TNT or any like TBS or whatever.
Any
Like,
of the major, because Spike has lost a lot of.
yeah, like,
What does Spike show? MMA fights.
yeah, I think that's
That's it.
Do they
that's
still
their,
show
that's
MXC?
their bread and butter on that
Yeah.
one. It's a man show, and you know
Fuck that.
we live in a world where we hate men now. So
Good.
Monday Night Raw.
speaking of FX, We got a first look at Evan Peters from American Horror Story as
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson.
Is that what he's supposed to be?
Yes.
In this new season?
So I think it's going to do like a flashback. I didn't watch last episode, so I can't confirm if it already happened.
I haven't watched it since the first.
So, I mean, it feels like they're going to go with... the thing is, like last episode I watched, they brought in a Zodiac killer, like in the story plot somehow.
Brought in the Zodiac killer?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
That it wasn't a guy, it was a group of angry feminists.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really fucking cool.
Yeah. So I think they're pulling in a bunch of like
random
iconic murders and bringing them into this story.
Which is what I kind of like expected from a cult
like
theme.
Yeah, because
I thought they were going to like Charles
did.
Manson.
Yeah.
You know, technically he never killed anyone,
but it was the Charles Manson family. Yeah,
exactly.
But he looks
like
a younger version of Charles Manson.
I wonder if he's going to carve the swastika on top of his head.
Probably. I don't know.
That's like what he's like. Every time you see a picture of Charles Manson, you see it. It's like the most defined feature.
Yeah.
On his on his face in a picture. I feel like they enhance it.
Do you feel mad?
Are you blame?
Are you botch the Gucci gee?
Are you wooskabob rough friend?
Oh, fucking Charles Manson when he fucking talks. He's ridiculous.
He's a fucking whack job.
Who are you? Nobody. That's just crazy.
So yeah, I guess I guess I'm the only one watching it, so I'll talk about it next episode.
All right.
If they show it.
I may binge watch it real quick.
Okay. I mean, this season so far has not. I thought they were gonna shit the bed when they came to the Zodiac killer, but they fix it in the end of the episode. So
okay, cool.
So for all you guys that love Starbucks,
you know I do.
Mike,
I'm already looking forward to this fucking thing.
I'm gonna.
Mike, you're looking forward to your zombie frappuccino,
bro.
I'm getting one tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
probably gonna taste like shit.
I'm probably gonna get one too.
It'll taste good. Yeah. It's a caramel apple flavor. Everything is the base.
Oh, really?
Is what? Yeah, I got the DL on Twitter. I wrote a statement. I was like, I need to fucking know what the flavor is before I spend $4 on this fucking drink.
Yeah.
And apparently it's a caramel apple flavored base with a pink whipped cream to look like brains. So
okay.
What is this called?
Zombie Frappuccino. Real fun. I had a zombie roll today at Bento. Yeah.
A zombie what?
A zombie roll, like a sushi roll.
Really?
It's called the zombie roll, and it had like crab, and it was fried, and it had cream cheese, and it had spicy tuna on it, and like fried seaweed. Shit was good. It was a lot. Like I mean,
right.
It was one of those rolls like you could get just one of them and be full. And yeah, I almost died eating it.
Really?
So yeah, it was a lot.
Did you diarrhea?
No.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly.
You didn't have the old case of poop?
Nope. No, that didn't happen.
What about the old case of tooting?
Nope.
Diarrhea.
Okay. Anything else on the news for that?
There's a last bit of news.
Last bit?
I think so.
Okay.
Unless you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uprising. Director thinks crossover with Godzilla and King Kong may be possible.
It better. That'd be
so
sick.
I've said, hey, you got this little movie called Pacific Rim where it talks about robots fighting big ass monsters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got this other movie called Godzilla that came out and it was shit, but you know, it was a good movie for some people and people enjoyed it and it made enough money to be like, hey, we're gonna keep going with this.
Yep.
And then you have it announced that it was gonna cross over with King Kong that came out, which I saw recently, and it was good.
It was good.
So, and then you have this movie coming out where it's you got Godzilla and you got King Kong, and they're gonna fight.
Okay.
But Pacific Rim has a sequel coming out, and it's not getting crossed over there.
It's
and I have
joining King Kong versus Godzilla.
And I have the perfect way to do it.
How did you do it, Pat? Tell us.
So you get the people that do Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
And they can either make Ultraman. Oh, we're getting sweaty.
Oh, God damn it. Again.
We're getting real sweaty. You can either have the Jaegers.
Okay.
Turn into make Ultraman.
Okay.
Or
make
a Godzilla.
Fuck.
Fucking mind blown. That's how you fucking easily just fucking jam it in there.
Pay us the big bucks.
Seriously, Hollywood. Pay me. Hire me. I will make You be printing money, baby.
You printing. You be like the fucking Federal Reserve.
Because I know what the people fucking want.
Exactly.
Anyways,
how
do you guys feel about that?
I actually like that. That'd be cool.
Pacific Rim can make a fucking crossover with fucking Godzilla and King Kong.
I actually would think that'd be
robots.
sick.
Jaegers fucking fighting fucking Godzilla and King Kong.
I like it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So I'm all about it.
I'm about it.
I'm with it.
All right, Angel. You with it?
Yeah.
You ready to talk some fucking monsters?
I will be the guy.
Speaking of monsters.
Something with Rob Zombie.
Oh, he's doing a Devil Rejects movie.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna do it as like prior to the Devil Rejects because they do die at the end. Spoiler alert.
So
or we think they die at the end.
So it's between House of a Thousand Corpses and.
I think so.
I hate that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be that or not. So I don't
really
know. All I know is that Captain fucking Spaulding is going to be in it, and I'm going to be excited.
True.
So that's all I care about.
Can you beat him for Halloween like next year?
I can do him this year.
Oh, okay.
We have time.
True. I don't know what I'm being. I don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Can we hang out on Halloween, Mike? Because I'm going as.
Yeah, dude, we can hang out for Halloween. I'm sorry.
Try to ease out on that one.
I think I have a doctor's appointment.
There you go, the Jim Gaffigan voice.
Yeah, there it is.
He's not going to be too happy.
All right, guys. Well, the cool thing is, perfect segue. You talked about monsters, fighting monsters. Let's talk about some fucking monsters from the 2000 eras.
Hey, let's do it.
So who wants to start this fucking
I'll do it.
Shit off. All right, Pat. Do it.
I will fucking do it to it. Do it to it. Do it to it. 2001, 13 Ghosts.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been waiting to talk about this fucking movie for a while.
We're gonna give 13 Ghosts its own fucking episode one day.
Oh, we need to. So I won't get into it.
That movie is underrated, I feel
For
like.
sure. It's a complete shit show, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's nothing but blood, tits, ghosts.
In a weird thing.
In a weird house.
Yeah.
And a big-ass baby. And a fucking maniac in a cage in his fucking head.
And the guy that plays fucking Shaggy.
And the Shaggy's in the movie.
Matthew.
Zoinks!
So, like, what are your favorite out of all the 13 Ghosts?
Man.
Which one's your favorite?
Jackal for sure. Jackal's sick.
Yeah.
Jackal and the Hammer. The Hammer's so sick.
That's the railroad guy, right?
No, that's the guy with the shit in the nails in his body, and he has the fucking big ass hammer.
Yeah, that's the railroad guy.
Is
He's pulling railroad nails out of his.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So the cool thing, I think we discussed this before on the show about the DVD
briefly,
special.
Yes,
they dove into a lot of the ghosts' like past and like how they became to be,
which is awesome.
Yes, very interesting stories, especially with the Jackal and Juggernaut had an interesting story too.
I like the torso.
I like the torso.
Had a really cool story as well.
The Torn Prince was a cool one.
Yep.
I hate myself for remembering every one of their names, but I saw that movie so many fucking times.
I owned it on VHS then DVD. Like, I love that movie.
The first time I saw it, I was scared to take a shower.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I was scared to fucking look at glass.
Yeah, me too. I was
nah, dude. Fuck that.
And the thing that sucked is that at the time my shower was a sliding.
Oh, you fucked.
Yeah, I was like, this feels like the fucking movie.
I'm in the movie.
I'm like, I'm gonna be the fucking lawyer and get fucking chopped in half.
And that's another. That movie had really good kill scenes.
Yeah,
like
it was
really,
so.
And it
had
wasn't there like a shootout in that movie? Like
in the beginning.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a shootout. They were trying to capture Ghost.
There was like SWAT teams like set up and stuff.
No,
they were like a ghost hunting agency.
Yeah,
right?
and they were and he was just stupid rich, and he just hired people to catch ghosts for him.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
because he wanted to make this Satan house.
Yeah. They weren't SWAT. They were like he had like armored personnel that had like weird glasses that they can see the spirit. Weird concept. It fit well, kind of. In the
mythology
movie.
of 13 Ghosts is pretty sick. I actually do enjoy it. Like it's just there's a lot of plot holes in that movie, and there's a lot of like things. Like you know what? Well, we'll do a whole episode on it.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely those
that monsters are fucking
definitely
sick.
Deserves a fucking
episode
because it's just so. I mean, like it's cheesy in the sense, but when you look at the overall creation of the ghost, and then you get the added element of the background story, so you can learn more about why they are the way they are.
And like what kind of spirits you had to capture to summon the whatever they were trying to do in that fucking movie.
Yeah, which I hate that they don't really go in. Do they go into
He was trying to open a portal to hell.
Which is just fucking
I think
cool.
With the house. I don't know. Sick house.
Imagine getting lost in it.
Huh?
Fuck that. No, never.
Yeah.
Not, and you couldn't pay me. I'd be like,
you could pay me.
I seen this house, and I seen that fucking shit. Give me some rocks.
If my safety can be guaranteed, I'll get.
There is no guarantee.
There's no
on your
guarantee.
safety.
Shaggy's gonna come in as a fucking electrician and be like,
yeah,
don't go in the house.
Don't go in the house. But no, that's a good pick, man. That's a good one.
I feel like it was like at the time where like ghost movies were like becoming to be a thing, because right after that we had Haunted House on some hill,
the house on Haunted Hill,
yeah,
or the
like,
hill house on,
some shit like that. And then we had like Ghost Ship, which was another good one.
The only part of that movie that was good was the opening scene.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. We can literally do an episode on that opening scene. Yeah. Like it's so fucking cool.
I chose 2005, The Descent.
Nice.
Yes.
Because when we talking about fucking creating monsters, this movie is like the epitome of like actually creating something we've never seen before. Taking things that are known into our own world and then mutating it in a way that could plausibly make sense.
Yeah.
Like if you think about someone who maybe had been lost in a cave system, they're no longer have light, so they're going to start adjusting to the darkness, or using in the movie echolocation, they
were like human bats. Yeah,
exactly.
They were sick.
They were vampires.
Plus, that cover was like really sick. The posters.
Oh, dude, the movie was so fucking cool. First off, all the women were badasses.
Yeah.
They're going spelunking, which, no joke, guys, I used to watch this movie when I lived in Ocala and go cave diving at night. Like, that was what I did for fun.
Yo, that's some crazy white people shit that I would never fucking do.
Yeah, I don't know if I would join you.
Nope. Yeah, dude. It would be like, we'd watch it, and we'd be like, all right, let's go to the caves. And I mean, literally, caves were straight up the road from my house, and we'd go hang out.
That movie made me feel so claustrophobic.
It's supposed to. Because, I mean, it is a cave system. It is an enclosed environment.
Yeah. I saw that movie in theaters. That was a good one.
That leg scene was brutal.
Oh, yes.
Fuck yeah. I like that movie had good kill scenes. The one scene that always got me was just great work on camera. Like she pans it left and then pans it right, and he's fucking right there.
Yes.
And it's just a perfect jump scare.
Yes.
And I like the fact that they use the echolocation to they screech and use the vibrations to figure out where people are and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then some weird website I found talks about descent into troglofauna. Oh yeah, we're getting weird.
Oh god.
So apparently scientists refer to cave organisms as troglofauna, and we divide these into 3 subgroups. Are you prepared for this shit?
Yeah.
There's 3. Trogloxenes, creatures that use caves for shelter, but do not complete their life cycle there. Bats are an example of these types of creatures. Troglophiles, cave-dwelling creatures that complete their life cycles in a cave, but they can also survive above ground. And troglobites, these are obligate cave dwellers, so adapted to darkness that they can't survive outside the subterranean home. Which one do you think the crawlers are out of those 3?
Out of those 3?
Out of those 3, they're one of them.
Troglofauna.
Yeah. They
nice guess, Angel.
Good guess. They actually are troglophiles because I think they can. I feel like they can actually go into since they're from above ground, they can go back up.
Back up. Yeah.
And that would be fucking terrifying. These motherfuckers just running around up in the woods and shit.
They were scary looking too.
They're terrifying.
They were super violent.
Yeah,
that's a good monster.
They all look like a bunch of naked Nosferatus.
Yeah.
No, you're right, but. The makeup for those monsters were fucking fantastic. Yeah. They weren't fake. They were real people. And
it wasn't CGI bullshit.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the second one?
I did. I enjoyed the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought it was a cool, because you never know what happens to her in the first one. So, does she actually get out or does she stay in the cave? And for her staying in the cave and becoming a badass like they are, she slowly starts to form as one.
So, I judged it unfairly because I saw it on Sci-Fi.
Okay.
The second movie.
Fair. That's fair.
So I think I have to come revisit it and actually watch it.
It's a decent film. It's not like it's not going to beat the first one. The first one reigns. But it's a fun film.
Because that was a straight DVD, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
But that's my first monster. Angel? What about you, man?
My films.
Your first monster.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Monster.
Your first monster.
Full films.
No, just talk about what film?
What? A monster that in like the past like era? Like
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, this guy. Okay, so what's your first movie?
My first movie is Hush.
Hush.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you can use the man as a sense of a monster. That's fine. Talk about the man.
The guy.
The killer.
The fucking weirdo. I don't know. He's just a fucking creep, man. He's the guy that just shows up at this deaf chick's house and starts messing with her.
She's deaf and mute. You gotta add both.
Deaf and mute.
Yeah, she doesn't talk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, deaf people don't really talk for the most part.
No, do they talk?
I know they talk from time to time, but
they use sign language. I know
it's the human monster.
No, but she's deaf and she's mute, so that adds more to her character. Is what I'm trying to get at.
He's a fucking monster because he fucked up her hand. That was fucked up.
And he like fought her to the death.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh no, that movie. He was. I would like to know like why he chose her.
Yeah.
Did he just so happen? Because they don't go into it.
But I think that's the charm about that movie.
It is
because it seems like it's a random act.
I thought he answers it partially in a like when he's talking to her in the house.
Mm-hmm.
He's like talking.
I want to say he's a fan of her writing.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering this movie correctly, it's been a while since I've seen it, and I love this film. I just feel like he was an obsessed fan.
Yeah.
And he found out where she lived. Because there's a reason why she lived in seclusion in the woods. So I think that's what it was, which is a real life thing. So that's kind of like a really cool element.
What made it more grounded for me for that movie is because it did seem like it was a random act of violence.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's a good choice to pick him because he is a monster. We've seen monsters like him before, like when humans.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he did that to a fucking hand, man.
Yeah,
that was fucked up.
And I like the not the foreshadowing, but the
when she's like playing the scenario,
planning scenarios in her
and
head,
it fucks with you in the
and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, it's fake. It's just her which is awesome.
Because that's what a writer would do.
Exactly.
Yeah, she will play out the scenarios and how to survive.
Yeah, like they use the element of her writing.
Yeah,
in that movie.
Exactly. It had a very Strangers feel to that movie.
It does.
And what the fuck was that ending?
Oh man, explain it. Spoilers.
Yeah, I don't remember.
If you've never seen Hush, we're sorry, but we're about to spoil the ending. Angel?
Well, she fights him to the death, which is
she kills him, doesn't she?
It lasts forever.
Yeah,
that entire battle. But I don't know, man. Like the cops pull up, and then like, doesn't her like face distort at like one portion of it too? Like,
I don't think so. I mean, I know in
like one of the
movie,
flashbacks they do.
Like remembering it, like once she's outside, she's really out of her element compared to her house. Because like in your house, you know your surroundings, like, you know where things are. But when you're outside, you're kind of, especially at night, you take that element away from someone. Because there was a lot of hiding, cat and mouse play,
and that's like a perfect way to explain in this movie. Is like it is a cat and mouse, which is just mostly like home invasion type of movies like that, like with strangers or like the first Purge or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very much of a cat and mouse type of game, which is a good pick for this. Like, there's a big gap, so it's like we had to pick and choose what movies.
Exactly.
Like,
no, it is, but like there's
a good one.
Yeah. What's your second one, Pat?
Second one? You want to hear about my second one?
What's your second monster?
It's a zombie.
Is it?
Kinda.
Is it Frito?
No.
Damn it.
I wait. Oh fuck! I should have picked. God damn it! I fucked up. I really did. God damn it. No, it's 20 Days Later.
No, the zombies.
Yeah.
Well, do they classify them as zombies?
I say it's super rabies.
Yeah.
they just refer to them as the infected.
Yeah.
Goddamn hippies.
They're inflicted with rage, man.
Don't let them out.
What are they so mad about?
If they would just smoke a doobie and shit, they'd be cool, man.
Fucking the government.
I think those are the most scariest zombies by far.
I actually agree because it's more like in the previous movie with the crawlers that I talked about. It's almost seems plausible. If you have a scientist fucking around with rage, which is
on a chimpanzee.
In chimpanzees, which is just neurotransmitters in our brain, like that's there. Like someone can just manipulate it to really
throw it out of whack.
Well, the scary thing,
like high concentrations. Yeah.
The scary thing is like about that movie. There's so many zombies, and the only way to spread the disease is person to person, right?
Yeah.
Like literally, you have to bite one person, and that person has to bite another.
Or the blood gets
the blood gets into
you have any
bodily
fluid contact.
Exactly.
Through any orifice.
That's a 2002 release, by the way.
No.
I remember I did not see that in theaters because I was scared as shit when I was probably like
I was scared too.
10.
I don't know if I watched that one in theaters or at home.
I did not. I saw it later on at Hollywood Videos.
Nice.
Where I got my DVDs sometimes. And I saw the cover, and I'm like, I remember seeing that cover in the movie theaters, and I was scared of it. And then I grabbed it because I saw the trailer, and the trailer shows the glimpse of one of the soldiers that got infected, and his eyes are bloodshot red, and it's the window scene.
Yep,
scared the living shit out of me. I had nightmares for weeks when I saw that
That's
trailer.
Good, that's an effective trailer. Then
it's a really effective movie. Like
it is,
and it has a perfect sequel to it. Like I think both movies are neck to neck.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people will disagree with me, but I think 28 Weeks Later is also a good film. It's a good fucking monster. Like it introduced that zombies can run.
It could run. I mean, what came first, 28 Days Later or Dawn of the Dead?
28 Weeks Later.
28 Days Later. So they were the
I think Dawn of the Dead came out 2003, 2004. Yeah.
I'm not going to fact check you. I'll just take your word on it.
You have so much faith in me.
But no,
and you shouldn't.
I like the ambience.
Like there it is, the ambience.
God. I mean, it was the soundtrack.
The soundtrack is
so
good.
They played the soundtrack at Halloween Horror Nights this year, which is fucking great.
Did they?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're by Men in Black, it'll play out. You'll hear it.
Oh well, I'll listen for that tomorrow night when we go.
I always walk to the beat and always feel like a zombie walking.
I love.
Of course you would.
For the longest time, my MySpace song was the 28 Weeks Later theme song. Yeah, I'm taking it back to MySpace.
Wow.
All you millennials don't know.
I'm just kicking it back to when MySpace and choosing your top 8 was the thing to do.
I used to get in so many arguments with that shit. My girlfriend's like, my girlfriend's at the time like, why is your best friend number 1? I'm like, because he's my best friend.
Because he's...
And he was here before you.
He was number 1.
He's and he will always be my number 1.
But no, I really like how they created the zombies, the rage inflicted, if you will, in that film.
I love how shitty it looks too. Yeah. It's a very grainy fucking movie, and like didn't have big a budget. I think it made a lot of money.
Yeah, which is always
it's a fucking movie that takes place in London. That's so sick.
Yeah, which is never really a thing usually.
And the opening scene is like it's
like
poetic.
Yeah,
because it's the story of the last man on Earth, pretty much. Because he thinks that.
Yeah,
like he thinks he's alone, and
all of a sudden
where's the first place he goes?
Fucking Kodakan.
He goes to a church, and that's when shit starts getting fucking heavy. The first thing he sees is a bunch of zombies at a church, and then a pastor comes in front of him, and he's a fucking zombie trying
that scene will always be one of the iconic scenes in my head.
You're supposed to
be
a man of God.
The Walking Dead stole its intro with Rick, so but very inspirational film. We wouldn't have the zombie. I feel like it was a big push for zombies when it came out because after we got Dawn of the Dead, we got
all of those.
It started coming. It's really just heavy with all the zombie stuff. Very cool zombies, if we are considering them zombies.
Yeah, I mean they eat people, so that's zombie-like characteristics.
Exactly, and it's an infection spread by rage and
I agree. You want to know what my second monster is?
Please.
Well, the monsters?
If you took mine, I'll kill you.
I didn't. I did The Void.
Hey.
We haven't even really talked about this movie on this podcast yet.
I mean, we did.
Briefly.
I
stopped mentioning it.
I think we did a review on it.
We did a small review on it.
Yeah.
But we haven't really gone in depth.
About the monster.
About the monsters.
Okay.
And the monsters in this movie, man... They really fucking came out of nowhere.
So I'll ask you a question. Have you been watching Neil Blomkamp's little short films?
A little bit.
Okay, there's one that reminds me of The Void.
Is that the space one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
That monster reminds me heavily of The Void.
Yes.
Which I really liked. I can't remember the name of that one. But
me neither, but he just released another one.
Yeah. I just think that overall, like when you think of practical effects and concept and execution, for a time where monsters really aren't like a huge movie, like they're not a huge part of horror movies anymore, like actual monsters.
Yeah.
I think The Void did it extremely well. Has its flaws as a film with script and everything, but that's fine.
Yeah, there's some plot holes, but
exactly.
But if we're going strict on monster and design monster,
perfect, 100%. Like
the movie was a little dark and I couldn't see a lot of things, but that was what made it effective for me.
Exactly,
because
you couldn't really make out these monsters,
and that's what's scary about it. Because you're seeing what the characters are seeing. They can't explain what they're seeing. They can't understand what it is.
And talk about the main dude.
Yes.
The main doctor who's summoning the void.
Which is just reminded me of Pinhead and shit like that.
Yeah. But the whole back carving and black skin shit, that was just really well done to me. And I think
metal.
In a time where everyone's so easily to go to CGI and throw some shit on a computer screen and kind of make it look good. These people took the time to actually create models and skins and all that shit for their characters.
Man, that shit's
and
more
effective. It is.
Because you get more...
You get more out of it.
And we'll be discussing more of this at Spooky Empire this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen.
We will.
Plug right there.
Plug. For our own shit.
So if you're in town in Orlando at all, come say hi to us. Our show starts at 4?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. on Saturday at Spooky Empire. Please come watch us. But
we'll have stickers and we'll have our good fucking friend. What's his name?
You want to name Frank?
Frank. His name is Frank. Frank will be with us.
But yeah, back on The Void, and we'll be discussing more about CGI and practical effects and whatever.
Yeah.
But I totally agree. That's why I like The Void so much. I mostly do not forgive movies for plot holes or anything like that.
But that movie
when it comes to The Void, because it was trying to do something that a lot of horror movies aren't doing anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is having practical effects, which I'm all for.
Exactly. All right, Angel.
What's your next monster?
What's your second monster?
My second monster is gonna actually be my Halloween costume this year. It is
dun dun dun.
Art the Clown from All Hallows Eve.
Oh, back on All Hallows Eve. He's doing his own full length, isn't he?
I think so.
I think
I think he is. I can't remember the name of the film, but he's definitely. I've seen some stuff being passed around.
I don't think he was in the second one.
No, he's got a movie coming out though.
I didn't even see All Hallows Eve 2.
Me either.
Yeah,
but that's a creepy clown, man. You gonna do that Spooky Empire?
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to shoot to have it done by this weekend.
Okay.
I already have 2 pieces for it. I need the full outfit.
So that's a no.
That's a no.
So
we'll see it on Halloween.
We'll see it on Halloween. But
probably.
Why that clown out of all the other clowns?
Just because of the fact that in the film he's not really a living person clown. He's more portrayed as a dark force.
He's an ambience.
He's an ambience.
He is himself an ambience.
Amber lamps.
Yes.
He's a spooky guy.
Spooky guy.
He's a spooky guy.
I haven't watched Hallows Eve in a while.
I haven't seen it ever.
Oh, you never seen it?
Still, we talked about this, guys.
I think, we're having this is an episode brought to you by Flashbacks.
You can find it online.
Yeah, I'm sure I will one day. I've just been really busy, so I really haven't watched a lot of horror movies that I should have in this month. But I'm gonna make it on my list. Don't worry, I'll get to it.
He looks kind of
he's sinisterous, not sinister in the movie, but he looks very. From what I've seen online, he's a very sinister looking clown or entity, if you will.
Yeah, he looks very shady. Especially because
if I saw that motherfucker at a birthday, I'd be like, this motherfucker don't belong.
Yeah, because there's scenes where he just shows up at gas stations and he'll be stalking his victim or something, and it's just it could be Halloween or something. You just see somebody walking up with a fucking trash bag and a clown suit.
Yeah, or it could be your fucking demise.
Yeah,
especially it's real life. You're about to die. This ain't no motherfucking joke.
I'm sorry. There's that scene where he's smearing shit all over the wall. Like the guy says it. You don't see it happen, but he's he was yelling at him because he had the trash bag of stuff, and he's you gotta get out of here before I kick your ass and call the cops or something like that. And he just said he looked at her and just put his hands up, and you just see it on his hands.
You see poopy.
That's weird.
Poopy.
That's a weird.
It's a poopy clown.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch my hands. This is weird.
Halloween's gonna be fun.
Don't do that, please.
I don't know if it's a movie that came out in 2000, but let's talk about Dogma and the Shit Demon.
Oh God, no! It came out in the 90s.
Shit Demon.
But
I love Shit Demon.
Shit Demons. Patrick, what's your third?
Cloverfield.
That's a giant fucking monster.
That's a big old motherfucker.
You barely see him, but it's effective when you do see him.
Yes. You see him in the last. You see full length. You see him the last like 5 minutes of the film.
Mm-hmm.
But
which is great.
Yeah, but that's what I think. That's what makes it more effective for me in that movie. Is the fact I love it when horror movies don't go into like showing you everything about the monster.
Yeah,
and what it could do.
Yeah, I really love that.
So it leaves it to your imagination, and like that was the big promotion for Cloverfield. It had this big internet presence as this like big movie that's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah.
It had a big forgot what it was called, and I wasn't really into it until the last movie that just came out, and I was big on that.
Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, but it has like this internet like presence to it. Like a bunch of the characters in the movie had like MySpace pages and shit like that. So they made it seem like it was real, like it really happened.
Which is really fun because we were just doing found footage in last week's class in my motion picture genre fucking class.
Wait,
and we were talking about how these found footage films, use like aesthetics to convey reality, to make it feel real. So doing things like where the actors have these accounts as their people, or in like grave encounters in VHS. Rec, not VHS. Having the interviewer, like the main character, redo lines and shit. Yeah, it kind of makes it feel like it's real because in a clean cut movie, you're never gonna see someone redo a fucking line. Yeah, like they're gonna do it one time and it's good. But in found footage films, it's always like, oh, I need to redo that, or oh, look at this shit's happening right now. Yeah. So it just really helps making it feel real. Yeah, which is what found footage is supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. And one, it's a big monster movie. It's a found footage movie. You have T.J. Miller, who's like this big like comedian now. Yep. And he's in shows like Silicon Valley and shit like that. But I think his peak in Hollywood was Cloverfield. Yeah. And it was just his voice. You don't see him at all in the movie. Yep. The same thing with Clovey. You barely see him.
I like your nickname you gave him.
Clovey.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's a cute little thing.
But he's not.
I always wanted the fucking action figure of Clovey.
That would have been sick.
They have action figures and shit like that. Yeah. Done by Big Robot or Bad Robot. Sorry. Bad Robot. So it's J.J. Abrams' like movie company.
Yeah. You know what was really crazy about that film when it first came out is there was a big like internet speculation on YouTube where people were actually trying to figure out what that movie was about.
Yeah, exactly. That's what made that that was a marketing thing about the movie.
Like they never announced it. There was just like a big earthquake and people they were like they broke it down and there's this one part where they're inside the convenience store and then the building comes down and there's dust outside and then somebody inside says it's alive, it's huge, but it's like a very discreet part that you hear the trailer where somebody was just like it's a fucking monster film, man.
Yeah. No, and I love when they do things like that because they make you like
it's a mystery box.
Yeah. What is it?
If you ever watched J.J. Abrams' TED Talk, he talks about mystery boxes, where he will have a concept for a movie and won't reveal what it is to his audience. It's like a big mystery box, and you have to hunt out. And
that's awesome.
It's a scavenger hunt to find out a movie. Like it's just fun.
Yeah,
it's just pure fun.
It's a lot.
That's the thing with Cloverfield. Like it's just a pure fun movie. Even like the actors' MySpaces stopped posting stuff the date the movie was like.
That's fucking awesome.
Like it was so like tied to its like story and movie. Like it was just like to our reality.
Yeah,
which is a cool thing. Like we don't see a lot of movies do that.
Nope. You only find it in found footage. You will only see that type of engagement and type of, if that's the right word, whatever. Yeah. In found footage, like where they do things like that, where it's like MySpace accounts stop posting. Yeah. And all this shit because it makes you feel like, oh shit. Ooh, is this real?
And the thing is, like,
and it's just a lot of fun.
And everyone's MySpace pages, they were just talking about the party they were at.
That's fucking
before
cool.
the
That's
fucking
so cool.
Yeah, so it took the fun of like what social media is into this movie to market the fuck out of this movie, which was awesome.
Which is great.
So yeah, if you've never seen Cloverfield, fucking please do yourself a favor.
Yeah,
because it's such a good fucking.
It's a
movie.
lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a good monster film.
It's a great monster too. I love the design for him. Yeah, I mean, I think mostly every like Hollywood movie afterwards took Clovey as an inspiration. It's very Lovecraftian. Yeah, it feels like it's a Lovecraft fucking monster.
I agree.
And he looks fucking sick. He has fucking multiple arms, fucking skeely. He has a bunch of spiders. The spiders are fucking cool.
Yeah.
Those are cool monsters. Like,
yeah, no, the overall creation of monsters in that film.
They all
is
feel
really
like
good.
they came from the movie The Mist, not the TV series. That got canceled.
The movie.
My third one
Here we go.
is Del Toro's Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth.
Hey, I just drew that.
Did you?
Oh, I didn't show you?
Maybe you did. You haven't posted yet?
I didn't post it yet.
Then you have to show me, man.
Okay.
I chose Pale Man because, not to even shit on the fauna. Like, that fucking character is great fauna.
Yeah.
I mean fawn. Like, when you look at makeup and creation, Del Toro's monsters in that movie
are amazing.
are like the gold standard. Like, this guy went all out, and he almost he got really sick in this movie. Apparently, like he put so much effort.
The character actor?
No, Del Toro.
Oh, Del Toro.
He put so much into this film. Like he lost a lot of weight and all that shit, and it shows it.
It's totally Del Toro's like fantasy horror movie,
and that's exactly what it is. And one of the things I really liked is what the Pale Man's like gruesome representation is of Ophelia's world.
I love the design for that.
Like the eyes and the hands.
Dude, that is all I draw.
Eyes. Everywhere.
Eyes and wrinkles, and it's just like both.
Yeah. But I like that he represents like the capital, the Captain Vidal, her father.
Yeah.
The Spanish fascism that was going on in the country at the time, and of course the Catholic Church.
Yes.
The Pale Man at the scene where there's all the food. The Pale Man doesn't move until someone eats
from the food.
The food.
The thing
and
is,
that breaks the curse.
Yes.
And he eats children, and that like represents this weird thing that Del Toro created. And, and he moves perfectly. Like the way he just moves is creepy.
You know that was done by the same actor that does Pan?
Yeah,
same guy.
I know.
He did all the most of the monsters in the movie.
Movies. Yep,
it's so fucking
fantastic.
crazy. That he had to go through two different types of monster makeup.
I wonder how long. I should have looked at how long he was in makeup for.
Had to be for like
extensive hours,
10 hours.
Because the fawn, Pan,
oh God, yeah.
Holy dude, that is like when you look at the detail, like one of the horns, like the rivets and all the not the wrinkles, but like the cuts and all that shit in the skin.
And the only time that they CGI him is when they are at it's far from him and he's moving. And when the way that they did the makeup for his hooves and his like legs, it's his full body, and they just added on the back of his legs, the rest of the foot.
Yeah.
So you if you watch like clips of like how the movie was made, you just see like these two green lines are his feet.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about CGI is okay when you use it
for that. Yeah.
Like little
it's
things
like a far away
it's like,
shots.
It's far away from you. It's not up close, so you're not going to see how gross and computer generated it is. So it blends well. Which Del Toro's work for me is just like masterpieces all the time.
Especially with Pan, like.
And
if you like foreign films and you're used to reading, please give Pan's
it's
Labyrinth
a fantastic Spanish film. I mean,
it's my favorite out of his whole discography.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what The Shape of Water, because
that feels like another. It feels like another Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, which is great because that's what he does really well. But I just really out of the 2000s, out of all the years, the 17 years that we can choose from. That movie always that was the first choice. I was like, Pan's Labyrinth is like that's mine.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good. It's two great monsters, and the frog.
And the frog.
The frog's sick.
Yep. And then all the representations and undertones of that movie is that make it so fantastic.
It's a smart film.
Yeah,
it's definitely a smart film. I love Pan's Labyrinth, and the monster designs are just amazing.
And last but not least, Angel, what is your third monstrosity?
I have a fourth one, by the way.
Oh my God.
What's your fourth one?
You go first, because I don't know if you're taking mine.
What's your third one?
No, I'm not going to take yours. But
okay.
I'm in speculation with what I want to choose as my third one. I have a few films in mind, but I'm trying to
You want me to go next then?
Just no. Just mention what your fourth film is while I.
The Werewolf from Gingersnaps, 2000.
Yes.
Did I take yours?
No.
Okay, cool.
So what is your third one, Angel?
We're not going to talk about that a little bit?
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
We want to hear your third one.
Oh, my third one.
Yes. You heard it first. It's dead silence.
Dead silence.
I can't pick a fucking movie.
So werewolves are sick.
So werewolves are a good movie.
So werewolves.
All right. Cool werewolf design.
I don't even think I've seen this one in a long time.
You
Let me
haven't
Google it real quick.
Okay. It's literally almost a hairless werewolf.
Okay.
It walks on its four legs. The whole movie is practical.
Okay.
It's a whole practical effects. She has a really sick transformation scene.
Oh, that's actually okay. I do remember this.
Yeah.
That's actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, I think in the third movie they started having hair, but in the first movie, it's like she didn't transform into her werewolf form all the way. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's well done.
It's a cool sisterhood type of movie. It feels like a very like upcoming age movie because it talks about like the woman body and like periods and stuff like that, and like how that was like,
yeah,
like it's the not the mythology, the metaphor of like transformation. Like they use the werewolf as a tool.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I've never really thought about that way.
It's a huge indie movie.
Fuck yeah.
So it's one of those. It has 2 sequels that are actually, the second one's not that great, but the third one's awesome. I love the third one.
I'm gonna need to watch because I've only seen Gingersnaps, and it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So like to watch all 3 of them, this is 4, right?
There's 3.
3. So to watch the trilogy would be a lot of fun.
Are they in all 3?
Who? Oh, those. Yes.
Yeah, they're.
Ginger in the second movie plays as like a not a ghost, but more like a split personality for Bridget. If you guys never seen this movie, you have no idea who the fuck I'm talking about.
Was that? That's the one where they're in the fort, right? And then they're being attacked.
No, the one I showed you like a couple months ago.
One?
After we went on vacation, I showed you the other Gingersnaps movie.
Yeah.
That was the third one.
Oh, okay.
Where it talks about their ancestors having the same thing. Yeah.
That one was pretty interesting.
Again, if you've never seen these movies, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm gone. I'm out of this conversation. But no, I mean, anytime a movie does a werewolf transformation and it looks, I mean, from what I can see online and what I remember from seeing the first one, werewolf transformations are hard to do.
Yeah.
Like on film.
Well, the thing is about Gingersnaps is that they used, so it was she transforms in the back of a van. And what they do is like it's a very dark. It's at night, so you only see like flashes of lights. But the second you see a flash of light, she's just transformation. It's fucking horrifying.
That is scary.
Yeah, so it's a good werewolf movie. It's a good like upcoming age kind of movie too.
It's got a good message.
Yeah, exactly. It's there's a bit of a campy part.
Okay, that's fine.
There's some camp in it, but I mean that's what you get when you have an indie low budget type of movie.
Of course.
There's a bunch of like awesome like dialogue, like memorable like discussions or like no dialogue. I'm sorry. Like
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you, dude.
It's iconic for me because
you love it.
Gingersnaps
is a really like
you
bring Gingersnaps up a lot, so it's clear that you really feel for this fucking movie.
I mean it's a nostalgia for me because like I saw that one night when I stayed up too late.
Yeah,
it was on HBO and I was like, "What's this?" Because I thought it was about like a
it's a parody porn.
Hey guys,
is there? I want to look if there's one for Gingersnaps.
I bet you there is. There has to be. What's going on over there, Angel?
I picked my monster.
Okay, cool.
And you guys are not going to expect this at all. Like you guys aren't going to.
He's hyping it up.
He's hyping it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Wes Craven's A New Nightmare.
No, it's not Robert Englund's the new guy. It's the other guy.
You're doing the Nightmare on Elm Street remake?
Yeah, the guy.
I fucking called it, dude.
Why haven't I
fucking called it?
Why haven't I caught you yet? No, I'm just kidding. That's not mine.
Oh God,
I was about to.
So
Patrick, come back here, dude. It's not mine. Okay. So.
I was texting Mike.
Yeah,
and I was like, "What do you think Angel pick?"
I mean,
like, Freddy Krueger remake.
Okay, and you guys, I think we all agree that we hate this movie, but I just think we should just talk about it because it's fucking. He has such a small part in the movie. It's the scarecrow that's on the wall in Annabelle Creation.
Okay.
Solely because of the fact because
he is creepy.
He is creepy. And it's a mystery because you don't see him a lot.
Yeah, you don't see what he is.
Who the fuck's controlling it? Is my thing. Is it Annabelle?
Or is it the nun?
Is it another demon?
I don't know. But I felt like it was Jason. Because like the way it looked like
Jason, like the first
Jason Voorhees costume.
Yeah.
But I really liked that. I thought that part, even though like it was kind of lackluster towards the end of it.
Yeah.
Like I really wish he would have killed that girl. Honestly, I kind of wanted to see that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Annabelle Creation, spoiler alert. You don't know what girl though. Whatever.
That's
but
no,
I liked it was scary because like he was there and then he's gone and then he's there and then he's gone. So like that whole effect of fucking with the person's mind is really cool. I like that.
And then when he's actually the lights start bursting and his like mask breaks.
Oh yeah.
That's why I picked it, because you just see his mouth. You don't see the rest of his face.
That was really cool. I actually really like that. That added concept to the movie, I think, really gave it. It helped me, through that movie.
It
you came out a different man.
I was like, I am now in love with Scarecrow.
God damn it! Speaking of which, best house at Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're gonna be doing Halloween Horror Nights.
Fucking win.
I don't know. Well, we will. But no, I agree.
Before the 5th of November.
Exactly. But any more monsters real quick? I think we're...
I mean, if anything else we discuss is probably going to be a remake. Cause
yeah, exactly.
From 2000 to 2017, there was just a bunch of remakes.
That's what horror history's going to be down 2000 to 2020. Yeah, that was just a time of remakes.
I was going to talk about Saw because, that was a big impact in the 2000s.
But we're going to be talking about Saw next week. We're going to be
having a whole episode about that when Jigsaw comes out.
Yeah. So we'll save that the next week. But
yeah, definitely.
Other than that, guys, I think we pretty much talked about as many monsters we could probably bring up tonight.
We did. I saw Babysitter.
You told me that last week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You did?
We talked about it. Not last week on the show, I'm sorry. But you told me this week through I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got fucked up.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to.
You should.
Do it to it.
And if you
haven't watched Babysitter, please. It's a fucking... Like Mike said last week, it is a fucking love letter for horror fans. I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
I've literally watched it. I tried to watch it twice because I kept falling asleep. And then I watched it a couple of days ago, and then I watched it again today.
Jesus.
I really enjoy it, man.
It's a good movie.
It's something you can just put on and just have fun.
You really can.
How is it compared to Hush?
It's a completely different genre of horror.
Completely different.
I know, but didn't the same people that made Hush make this movie?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's
maybe.
Austin told me that earlier.
He could be right. He could be wrong. I don't know. I just know that they're two different films that you could never put next to each other ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're just two different.
I'll be very interested if the same people made the same movie.
I would be too.
That'd be interesting. But other than that, I think we're good to close out the show.
I think we're good to close it out, guys. Like we said, come hang out with us if you're in the Orlando area or surrounding areas in Florida at Spooky Empire on Saturday at 4 p.m. Come talk some vintage and modern horror, the goods and the bads. Nerdy. We got stickers, so hit us up if you want some of those. Leave us a review as always, because it helps us get to more people out there who may have not heard our vulgar voices.
Yeah.
I'll be there too.
Yeah, yeah.
Help us pay the bills.
Yeah. There's bills to be paid.
I'm struggling here. I've been trying. Here we go.
Oh God, here we go. He's just kidding.
You forgot to hit the table.
Yeah,
I'm almost homeless.
Oh,
so
God.
Leave a review.
Yeah,
say we suck. I don't care. I just don't want to live in my car anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pat.
At least
I'm not joking.
All right. Like I said, though, leave us a review. Hit us up on Twitter, on Instagram at HorrorJunkiesFL. Shoot us an email at horrorjunkiesfl@gmail.com. And talk to Patrick, because he's the one who answers those.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
All the time.
That's me.
But other than that, guys, it's been another weird but funny episode of the Horror Junkies. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Pat.
I'm Angel.
Stay weird.
Stay tuned.
For what?
Nothing.
Okay. Bye.
For sweatiness.
You've been listening to the Phantom Podcast Network on DownrightCreepy.com. Follow us on iTunes and SoundCloud for more creepy shows.